Hi guys, it's Maria here from Sweden, aka Planner Mother of Three. Welcome to my channel and to my Let's Think About the 2022 Planner lineup. I will be, thinking out loud together with you. Okay, so here is a book, Astrology, that I've used for my work in the beginning of the autumn, where I did a lot of to-do lists. So I thought I could use that one for this purpose. So let's start by flipping through all of the planners that I've used in one way or another. For right now, I think I will be in this one as I've been since September. It works really well for me. So if we think about the functions, so I need the yearly, and this is the business point of view, and I need the monthly, and also for the business, and I need the weekly, and then I need space for notes, and I need to-dos and project planning, and I need space to have some economy overview. All of these, or not the to-dos, but most of these, like the yearly, the monthly, the weekly, and the economy. I have these also digital, of course. But I love having, write about it, look at it, analyze it, and I love doing that with my pen and my head and my eyes. Being analog, actually. So these are the functions, and I will for sure keep the Wonderland 222, and it's in the size A5 plus the Astrology, and this one is the 365. Yeah, so no changes at all, so that's good. At least there is something that is consistent with me. I keep going with the functions. I have a really urge or need to do memory planning, because I tend to forget, and I don't like that feeling. I love going back, looking back, and I am always fascinated about, okay, did that happen at that time? That's interesting. And from today, a year ago, this happened. So the memory planning, for sure, and it can be paper and pen. It can be, well, I'll do like this, like short, just facts, what happened, but also some kind of journaling around what's happening. Okay, and then I need, I'll write it here, I need some kind of social media planning, and that is about my YouTube, my Instagram account, and video making. I need a place where I can get, gather all my inspirations, ideas. And what else? Yeah, about that. I'm not thinking of going, starting to use my Pinterest or other social media channels. I think YouTube and Instagram is enough for me. And so that's something that I have to do somewhere. And then I need my health planner. And this health planner is a place where I can log steps, my weight, and my physical things like and my mental. Well, I don't need to explain that. I think you can understand. I've turned 56, and I can actually really, sometimes I'm getting a certain feeling, an ache or something, and when I'm thinking, is this new or have I had it before? I have a feeling that no, I have had it before, and then I don't know when and how and so forth. So I think I'll start, using some kind of logging system, because I really would like to log it. It might be important one day. So I think that is good for me. And then the mental, that is more like my mood tracker. And yeah, but then in this health planner, I also need some place to, this is the logging. And then I had the thought about some kind of journaling. And that's not maybe every day, but things that I'm having in my head for stress reducing. And then I think also that I want to have a place where I can write things that I read, things that I learn about myself or from an article or something. So here we have some kind of knowledge base. So yeah. And yeah, you can log your food intake, but that is probably I might log, I write that here, I might log my points, as I am a Weight Watcher. And so, if there is a, correlation between my weight loss and how many points I eat, but I won't log everything that I eat. Maybe I do like this, just a general food intake, but not in the details. We'll see about that. Okay, so the social media planning, the health planner, some kind of memory planning. And then I also want to do some journaling, and I am planning, you can see how we are planning everything. I really would like, because I think I'll write journaling here, and that can be so many things, but it can be, pen, just writing whatever, and it can be the 52 week projects that I am really interested in. I have ordered the book so that I can read about the different things you can journal about. Pen and paper, you see, just writing, or it can be junkie journaling in one way or another, or it can be art journaling. And I don't know if I'm going to do that in the same book or if I'm going to do that in two different books. So that's some kind of the function of journaling. Yeah. And then I also, of course, need the everyday carry. And the everyday carry, and that's not my business, because that one is an everyday carry, but I need another planner. And as for now, I am going away, but then, at that point I go away with a lot of luggage, and someone is carrying it for me, or I am carrying it by myself, of course, but I go with a cab or a train or something, so I'll go from one point to another. but I really need a planner that I can put into my bag when I go wherever. And I'm thinking that the business planner that is here should maybe, not sure, have a small business, a small planner just for me to carry when I'm, going out on town or something, meeting a customer or something, and I don't want to carry this one. This one is quite heavy. But I can also take this one out, then it's half heavy, but it's still quite large in size. So I'll think about that. I'll write plus small size, question mark. Yeah, so the everyday carry, that's something where I can have an overview of my work, not in details, because I have that in my iPhone, I have that in my orange A5 planner, but I really need to see what kind of, how booked I am one particular day. And then I need an overview of the month, so I can do my future planning. I need a place where I can log my orders and my deliveries, and I need lists. And I need trackers, and that is something that I need here also, and I have that, but also here some kind of tracker, and of course here on the health. So I'm a tracker person, as you can see. Here I wrote the mood tracker, that's one thing, but yeah. Okay, so now let's see where everything is. Here is one need, here is another need. Always messy, but I think you will see my needs. Yeah. So here we have, and I will probably find some other things that I need, but I'll write that with another pen, and for that purpose I think I will use some of my new pens from Writec that I really love. They are kind of similar to the Sarasa Dry, but they are cheaper, and they are very much alike, so I'm happy with them, and they come in so many different colors. Here are some of them, and I have some other ones somewhere. Here they are, and they are quite fun. I'll show you. These are a combination with black and some color, so I'll go for this one. Here's the color of the red, and then you have a black. Kind of neat. And I'll take off the wax. So let's start by flipping through my planners that I've been using for 2021. The social media, so the social media planning, I have that here, and that's the tracker for the social media. It's just about journaling, and I use it here, and I'm not sure yet what kind of size I will be using. This was the Hobonichi Cousin Avec, because then I am right now testing my, sorry, wrong book here. I'm right now testing the small A6, and I really like the size of it, because then you get quite fast covering the page. And if you then need more pages like to journal, well, then you have a separate one. I need one journaling planner, and I need one memory planner, so we would say that this is a memory planner where I just write down things that happens, you know, the particular day. So that's something that comes with a date. And if I need to write more than I have space for here, then I'll go over for this one, right? But then I have my 5-year planner, and what I found out is that, and this one is the Hobonichi, or the cousin size, the A5 size. And I have found out that I really want to use this much more often than I have. So what I'm thinking of is to transfer things that I've been writing in this one. I will transfer that to the particular day, so that I will have things to remember here. So, and this just have to, you know, it can be either just writing something like I've done here. What I did was, when I started this one, I went through a lot of old planners from 2008, and I, you know, transformed everything that I wrote of the particular day, so that I could keep it here. And so it can either be, you know, some text like from 2020, like this could be here, but it could also be using some washi. I have seen people using the washies for every day, so it gets very chunky, and then it looks like a slope, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna be happy with that. So I'll have to combine or think about what kind of things that I want to put. I put some stickers just previously today, like this one. I think this one was a cute sticker, because here it was all about our daughter getting the keys for her new apartment last year. So I wrote about that there, and then I put this house there. Or like, for instance, I was away this week and I crashed my charger, so I wrote about that here, and then I put a small symbol for that there. So I think it can look very nice, but this can be, you know, very low-key, just 2-3 words or line or sentences, or it can be much more of a journal. But I think that this will be the complement for this. So, you know, whenever my system should be that I either once a week write in my 5-year, or I do it at the same time as I journal, you know, just to write it down, to jot it down here. So this is very much my journal, my memory, and also some kind of art, or, you know, decoration, because I have so many things to decorate with and I really would like to use them. So yeah, so that's kind of one need. And this is A5 size, of course, but I'm not sure yet what kind of sizes. Or sorry, I need some coffee. So the 5-year is the size of A5, but the other ones I'm not sure yet. So, okay, I've gone through my memory A5, my 5-year A5, and my business A5, right? And of course my A6 memory. Let's put these aside. And then we'll have, here is my beginning of my 2021. This was very well used, as you can see. So well that when I started to use this, it was getting, you know, very slopey, and I am not that fond of that. So I decided to end this book by last of June, and then take one of these cousin avec. Yeah, but here it's all about the memory keeping thing, and I really love this when I look it through now. And then you have this memory keeping thing. But I can also be quite tired of having this large size of everything. So I can also see that I could use an A6 planner. Sorry, that's not the A6 Hobonichi. Or yeah, well, I might even look this through also, because this is the Wonderland 222 A6 size with the weeks, and you have also some trackers. I'll show you that in the beginning of this here. So here you can have your trackers, and then you have your notes, and then you have your overview when you start the month, and then in the end of the month you have, I'll show you, a review. So review, overview, and then you have your month. As I am looking through this one right now, I'm listening to a voice saying, but Maria, this could be your health planner. I'll have to think about that. I have a B6 size of this one also. Yes, I'll have to write a little bit here about my thinking here. So here we have the health planner. I could either use the weeks. This is my original plan, to use the weeks for the health, but we'll see about that. Or I could use this, and this is the Wonderland 222, and I could either use the A6 or the B6, because I have that size too. Because when you look at the functions of the health planner, I really would like to have a place where I can log, let's see, I would like to log my steps. Well, then you have this chart where you have the whole month from Monday to Sunday, a couple of weeks. So you have to date them, and then you can write about the steps there, and you can write about your health improvements here maybe. You can write about your weight here. Here you have the full year. And you can, and then use your tracker. Of course, the trackers are in the beginning, where you want to track your health things. And then you have your monthly. What should you do with them? You can write, yeah, well, here you can, what do you do here? I want to log my physical, my mental, and some kind of food tracking. Is this the best way to do that? Or if you want to be in a weeks, you don't have that many different functions, do you? You have the weeks actually like this, and then you have to be doing some different lines. You want to track things. And when I say tracker, it could be a tracker like this one, where you just say yes or no. But then you can track, you know, you do a graph where you want to track your sleep, how happy you are, or how anxious you are, or how stressed you are, and so forth. Yeah, well, this is a tricky one, because I was so convinced that I was going to use my weeks, but is this a good way for me to use this Wonderland 222? Well, we'll see about that, guys. I'll have to think about that. If you have any suggestions or comments about this, please tell me. So what I also, because I have already tried the A6, trying to log my health, and it has never worked. So I'm not going to go for that. I need more detailed pages, not just pages like a book, a notebook. Yeah, and then we have the social media planning with the trackers and so forth, and everything else. And that could also be, of course, in this one, or in the, you know, as I am having different sizes. I'll write that here, the social media. And I know that because here we have the weeks that I can use. We have the Wonderland 222, and we have the Franklin Planner. And the Franklin Planner, it looks like this. I'll show you. And here is one in B6 size. So here you can, you know, write all about things that you have to do for a certain video. But as I'm looking, I'm feeling, no, this is not the one. This could be actually my, oh, now I'm feeling something here. This could be something that I could use for my memory planning, because as I said, I really like the way how you sort the day with, you know, some short words and so forth, and then you could, if you would like to do some decoration and journaling here, and then when you want to journal much more, well, then you go for your A6 planner or a Stalogy or something. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, yeah, so let's flip through. I won't be landing, as we say in Swedish. I won't be decisive yet, because I really need to think out loud together with you now, guys. Here are my 3 different weeks that I've been using back and forth for the whole year. This is the only one that has been consistent. And I am thinking of writing down, so what kind of functions am I having in my weeks that I will be, you know, transforming to my new weeks that I am about to set up. So let's see here. I'll do like this. So yeah, here I was a little bit sorry, I'll just have to put this aside. So let's go for this one. This is the Mega, the sneaky version with this, you know, it's all about bending, but it doesn't stay, well, it stays quite well actually when you've been using it. We'll flip this one through. Yeah, here I have not been consistent by color coding the things, but I think this is a good way of writing. So the yearly overview and coloring, because I always ending up getting a little bit, you know, stressed when I don't have the whole view. I am very much a person of seeing the whole thing. And here's also some kind of a birthday and important dates. And then we have the future planning function. And this can be in so many different ways, of course, where you want to do that. I know that some people future plan here. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that here or I'm going to do that on these pages. Here I've seen a lot of different uses, of course. And here I've been using it in different ways. Personal things. And then I've used it for work. And then I haven't used it, and then I started to use it again because I really needed to have an overview of my work in this everyday carry. Yeah, so not that urgent, but here let's see, I want some kind of habit tracker. I need to write down my work hours. I tried that for different ways of doing that, or everything like being in the details for every appointment, but as I am having like 5-7 different appointments some days, that gets very messy. And I have some kind of to-do and some shopping or orders, and then a delivery. Very much so. Yeah, so here we go again where I do my social media planning. So I really for sure need this, everything that I've done here or written. So that is a special planner for that. Yeah, let's keep going. I think that these things are the ones. Here I've been logging some kind of feelings, mental and weight and so forth. So yeah, here they are, all the functions that I've been talking about. But let's go back to the note pages. And as you know, I was so eager to start this one, so when I got it, I started it in the middle of October by doing my monthly spread here. October, November, and then I could start using it like this for the weeks from the 19th of October. And I really liked how it looked actually. Let's see what I have here to do. Some ordering a new Apple Watch and Apple Mobile. And so then we had some really renovating plans, day by day planning, trackers, and then we had this go away things, you know, places where they have written about things. I'm not sure if I'm gonna well, maybe some social activities, because you really really have to start going again, even though they are starting to, and that could be hotels. If I read about that, some things, it could be restaurants, and it could be culture of different things. Yeah. And then I am thinking that I might really need, within the social media planner, am I going to do some things around my planners here? You know, you want to keep your inspirations. Well, I have them there. Ideas. Well, so social media planning, and it could be my planner also, like my different planner stuff. So here could be social media planning and planners. Yeah, and then of course, as I love series, I really want to have a to watch and watching and then write about it. And that could be, you know, series, documentaries, and so forth. And then we have read, and yeah. Some other things here I always write about, but that I've always wrote about, you know, what we give people in the family, so that everything will be, you know, kind of, you know, right, so that everyone gets what we want to give them, and that we are calibrating this. But I think I'll do that in my reference. So gifts, but ideas will be in the weeks, but the actually giving will be in my reference book, because that will be from 1 year to another, and I have one of those. So yeah, this will be not in my weeks. Perfumes, I love perfumes, and other beauty tips. Social media tracking, well, I have the tracker there. And YouTubers, that's inspirations, so that's both YouTube and Instagram. And then I have everything about my pension, but that will also go into my reference book. So I won't be, you know, being forced to write about that every year. And I can see how it grows from one place to another. Yeah, and let's see, I'm keeping going here. Gift ideas. And the health, well, then we have the doctor's appointment, of course. And then we have, where do I write about the different planner shops? Is that here, or is it in my reference book? We'll see about that. Yeah. Well, of course we do the pen test, and that you really have to do in the Hobonichi, or if I am, well, I will be in my weeks, but on the right paper, because when, for instance, you do your pen test here, well, that's one to see if it, you know, if you get ghosting or if it stains and so forth. But then you can actually get different kind of colors when you write or when you try it on this paper and on, for instance, the Stalogy paper. Let's try it out. I'll show you here. Let's, for instance, say that I'm gonna use this. This is the 873. So here it looks like this, and then we'll see if it looks the same here. Well, actually it did. But I can assure you that some colors will look very differently if you use the Tomo River paper, or if you use the Stalogy or the Leuchtturm or so forth. Anyway, so yeah, so some kind of pen test is also a good place to have it in your book. Let's see. I'll just flip through, and then I have a lot of to-dos and some journaling. Yeah. So that's what I had in my mega. Let's look what I've been doing in this one. This one, here I have a delivery, ordering and delivery tracker. I didn't do that much about the first things here. Then I did some personal planning, future planning for the month. So this was summer 2021. And then I used it for my social media planning. I had the different videos that I made. And then I did some, this is, you know, there are a lot of steps before you can show it on YouTube. So here are the different steps. I had a Zoom meeting here. I wrote about that with my planner friends. And here's another tracker. And then nothing happened. And then I started to use this one as a memory planner. And then I started to use it as a order planner, memory planning, to-dos, health planning, a lot of different purposes for this one. And I love it, but I really would like to be more consistent using one planner for the things that I'm, you know, one planner, one use. Then it can be, you know, kind of a combination of two. I've seen people having their social planning and the health planning and so forth into the same, and I might end up with that too. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. And here is planning for work, and then I had some other trackers doing. Here is some social media planning, and this is what I think I'm going to be using one of my weeks. Yeah, I will for sure do the but I wonder if I should do that in the end of the book, so we'll see about that. Yeah, so this one is mostly a social media planner, and yeah. Okay, and then go into this one. This one has been more of a health planner, I think, and some gratitude, one day a word. Some trackers, some food tracking. But I can also think that whenever I have too much, you know, if I have a system in my digital calendar, then I think that everything that I have to do twice can be a problem because I don't have the time. Yeah, and then here, what do we have here? Oh yeah, I love this. this is a multi-healthy planner, and that is something that I want to do because I love this one. I'll have to write that. December 2020. I will for sure do that. Look up December 2020. The frog. Page 19. Because this was really a very nice way for me to be able to see habits and some medicines, and then my mood, and then how many hours I got of sleep. This was really helpful for me. I remember that now. And here is another one that I made in January. So yeah, I'll do the tracking for sure. And then I have some things here that I want to work with my mind and so forth. So yeah. Well, guys, I can see that I need my business planner. I need some kind of memory journaling thing. I need my health planner, my social media, and then I need my everyday carry, and that will for sure be with the list for these kind of purposes. Yeah, this is the first step for me to start landing in what kind of planners do I use for the 2022, for at least for the beginning of the 2022, and then I have to evaluate, of course. But I think that I am on something here, and this was very helpful for me, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please write them down below. They will be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you soon. Bye.